and welcome back to another stream. Where today I'm going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which is a psychological horror and kind of romance game. Spoilers. But yes, welcome. I just wanted to give a quick PSA before we start. Mental health warning. Uh, as you can see, this game is not suitable for children who are easily, or those who are easily disturbed. Personally, I can handle it, but I know not everyone can. So I just like to quickly, I'm gonna put a little warning in the chat, but if you struggle with uh, like self-destructive thoughts, this might not be the game for you. I have a censor bar ready already. It's a little censor the screen. But, yeah, because I know this might not be the game for some people. I'm well aware. So, uh, yeah, I just figured I'd let everyone know. But do know, there are people that care about you, such as me, because I am doing this to make sure that everyone that might not be okay with this is okay. And I do have a mature content warning, hopefully working on the stream. I don't think anything too uncomfy, like the well, I don't want to spoil it too much, but there will be some uncomfy scenes. Nothing inappropriate, I'd say. Just, think like if you can handle Mortal Kombat, you should be okay. I'll say that. But yeah, just wanted to quickly get that out of the way. But yes, just a brief warning. But if everyone here is okay with that, then we shall start the game. So yes, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. But if you can handle Mortal Kombat, you should be okay. Now, let's get into the game. Oh wait, yes, more warning, here we go. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content and warnings, please visit this link. So let me see if I can get that. Oh, I skipped it. But by playing Doki Doki, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. I am and I do. So let's get to this. Why is this like kind of loud? Ugh. Wait one sec. I gotta quickly turn off the uh, screen sound capturing for 1 second just so I can make sure my ears don't explode. So give me a moment. Mm, 1 second. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get into this. Brace yourself, people. I'm serious. Please enter your name, Sylvie. Probably could have chosen a masculine name, but no. I'm me. I could have... Oh, I could have done, like, Silver. Like the hedgehog, but it's fine. The name's already there. Let's do this. Oh, I got two voices. Voices! Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. That girl's Sayori. I love Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friends that you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. MC, stop being jokingly mean so early in the game. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Sylvie. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sylvie, have you decided on a club you want to join yet? A club? I told you already. Wait, no, that's me. I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Joke's on you. You have to. I haven't been looking either. Actually, wait, one moment, real quick. I gotta make sure I don't know if the mature content would work. Yes, it will. One moment. I have to check to make sure my stream is okay. Okay, lovely. It is working. That's great. Okay, I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Jeez, MC. Stop being rude. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I used to like anime. I do like it, but not as much anymore. But also I have some that I need to finish that I am interested in, so yeah. And obviously games, because, I'm playing a game right now. But yeah, I relate to MC slightly. Uh-huh. I was talking about how worried I was talking about how I'm worried you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I think NEET is basically just someone who stays inside all day, not socializing in real life and playing games. I can socialize in real life, so I'm not that bad. Why am I defending myself? I have nothing to defend. Anyways. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, alright. Good night, Viv. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Jeez! I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day, the school, gosh, I can't speak. Okay, the school day is as ordinary as ever. and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly out the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sari? Sari must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I caught you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie, I agree. I know this is jokes and all, but jeez, loosen up a little. That's your childhood friend. Sayori is best vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. What? Hmm. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Maybe, but still. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Oh wait, one second. My mic is like angled. I gotta fix that. One moment. Apology if you heard like a clank sound. I I don't know if it makes a noise or not when I move it. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you even care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. She's smart. I bet. Don't discredit the girl. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Spoiler warning, that ain't no joke. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the floor and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Sylvie, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Dot dot dot. All words escape me in this situation. Fair. Oh gosh, warning. Dude's about to say something very embarrassing. I know it. This club is full of incredible you. Yep. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Hmm. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature and timid. Why can I not speak today? Is this what happens when I start late? I just lose all ability to use vocabulary. Oh gosh. See, Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid. It seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you're in a Monica, is that right? That's right.
Oh gosh, sorry, that was loud. I'm having issues. Again. One second. There we go. Okay, let's see. It's great to see you again, Sylvie. Monica smiles sweetly. Excuse me. For some reason, I can't really get a good Monica voice. Also, I'm just gonna point out right now, as someone who has known this game for a while, I just want you to right now look at the fact that Monica is looking at us like head on. Like watch sorry, Sayori's shoulders are like she's like ever so slightly faced away from us. But oh wait, one second. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so gently feels a little. You too, Monica. Oh, darn it, she didn't turn to face me, but you'll see, like, she faces you head on, whereas everyone else is, like, tilted away from you ever so slightly, even if they are making eye contact. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little details, even just, like, at the start of the game.
Come sit down, Sylvie. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls ha have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Saria mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. I want to sit next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Why do I just have a tea set in a closet? I feel like that's a dangerous location. Because, like, what if it falls? What if something falls on it? I feel like that's very full of risks. But anyways. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sari. Yes! Natsuki proudly marches back to my table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Cats! Oh wait, here we go. Okay, so you can see, right? So Sayori. Oh wait, why is Natsuki is facing me too? Natsuki lore significance confirmed already. But she's not like directly. She's not facing me directly with her head. You can see like Sayori is like slightly angled away. Natsuki body is facing towards me, but her head is like to the side a little bit. But then Monika's just facing me head on, staring directly into my soul. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full. Oh, I did do it right. I was trying to do like a stuffed mouth voice, and I did it. I did it good. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. MC is like me. I am ever so slightly particular, rate, ranging from ever so slightly to very particular on where I bite my food first. You gotta get a good first bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Oh yeah, see, she's facing me, but looking away. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I wouldn't be surprised if she did, because I'm pretty she's like was mentioned, Natsuki is a good baker. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What are you thanking me for? It's not like I.
I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah.
Made them for you or anything.
But you quite literally did? But you did? I'm just saying. I thought you technically did. Sorry, see? We're not oblivious. Oh, why did I just... Oh, that's cool. Right click. Okay. Sorry said...
Well, maybe, but not free. You dummy.
Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Yes, it does. I love tea. I like coffee more than tea, but I do love tea a lot, especially mint. Mint is really good. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. Oh, see, once again, like, they face towards you, but they don't look directly at you. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoyed tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow that smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Um, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't found any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for.
I'm gonna try and read that again.
As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Yeah, oh, that sounds stressful. I don't like stress.
I'd much rather take something I personally
Excuse me, good gosh.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Oh, why did I do her voice? Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow the club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah, we'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I can. So, Sylvie, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Ooh, she does the fancy thing. Nice. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so relieved and timid since the moment I walked, or she seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the worlds of books, not people. I agree with that. For me, personally. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yes, yes, I'm a lot like her right now. Like the books, the tea. Yes, I like books and fantasy and tea. Those are all very nice. And also some of my personality because you might not be able to tell by the fact that I am, very chatty on the stream, but I am quiet in real life. But anyways, let's see. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the club last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Natsuki slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. Hugs! I love hugs! I'm not cute. Relatable sentence. Oh, oh no, my camera. E. There we go. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing their level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Uh, I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Hmm? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Uh, hmm. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. Isn't that right, Sylvie?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, this is the perfect example of Monica just staring at us, right? Sayuri, ever so slightly angled away. Yuri, angled away. Natsuki, angled away. Monica, staring straight on with eye contact. I don't like her eye contact. It's very scary. Alright, hold on. There's still one problem. Oh no, why am I getting swiped over to another... Okay, there we go.
What is that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sari may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Yeah, you can't really say much when you have four very creative you just have four vastly different people all staring at you with the same look of disappointment. There's not really much you can do. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yeah, there's not much you can do. But I'm sorry, I thought
Sylvie.
well, I I'm defenseless against it, girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with Serb. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super mad. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Ledger Club.
Uh, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, and we can all share.
Monica, Monica looks over at me once more.
Sylvie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Sylvie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sora and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for her clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Okay, so I think I'll write a poem and then I'll save the thing. Oh, why is my... Whoop. There we go. Yeah, I'll write a poem and then I think we'll end it here for today since it has already been 30 minutes. And this is just the beginning. We're gonna have so many streams of this. It's gonna drive you insane. With that, the two of us depart the club room, making our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Saori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer with one of these girls. Yeah, I don't know what that was. If you just heard a pause in my voice, That was me, don't worry. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure the good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Poem time! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, actually, let me, where's my files? I want to go to the files real quick, because there's stuff that can happen there if I could remember where it goes. Should be one of them. Application. If I can find the right one. Here, and no. Oh, here we go. Okay, I found the files. I'll let you know if anything uh pops up, like in the main file folder while I do this. But let's see, let's pick some words. I'm gonna do one for Sayori because we wouldn't be here without her. Let's see. Let's go hope. Pink's probably Natsuki. Together is silly. Maybe, maybe not. Is silly. Oh, I'm doing good. Okay. Uh, Valentine's sunset. Sunset seems like it could be a Yuri word. Explode seems like it could be Natsuki. Uh, hmm, let's do. I don't know. Let's hope. Explode. Oh, I thought that would be like an Natsuki. Okay, no, it was Yuri, but it's fine. I still have a lot more. I can still get it correctly. Actually, let me just make sure there's nothing in the. Oh gosh, no! Please don't add that to the game. I don't want it to crash while I'm still playing. Uh, poof. No. Oh, word. No. Darn it. No. You guys already saw it, but shush. Um, whisper? I think maybe charm. Yep, charm. Disoriented. Joy? And joy. Special? Yep. Flower could be it. Flower could be one. I feel like Natsuki is ribbon, but like they all have ribbons somewhere, like on their little uniforms. But also, Sayori has like a ribbon in her hair. Natsuki has ribbon for her pigtails. Let's do Lucky. Yep. Vanilla. Nope. Uh, Cute. No, cute is most definitely a Natsuki word. Uh, Bouncy? Like no. I was gonna say like a bouncy ball or like a personality type thing. Oh, actually wait, let me scoot over real quick just in case anything pops up because I think there are like little secrets you can find. Uh, laugh? Uh, I think raindrops is Yuri. It could be raindrops. Party? Yep. Um, sing? Parfait. Parfait is food, so that makes me think it'd probably be one of Natsuki's words, because it's sweet and food, and those are both Natsuki descriptors, I guess you could say. Uh, ba- 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 ba. Let's go with treasure. Yep. Doki Doki. I think that's supposed to be like I don't know the correct word for it, but it's like those words that you use to describe sound, like an action where there's like pow, bang, crash, stuff like that. It's like a Japanese word for those types of words that's supposed to describe like the sound of a heartbeat. It's like a do do doki doki type sound. But let's do clout. Oh boy. Hmm. Think calm lipstick. Journey? No. They were all. Uh, I don't know. Let's dance. Yes, dance. Friends. Family. Yes. Okay, actually, we'll get the poems rated, and then.
Hi again, Sylvie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sylvie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sari told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. The call out. Dang, Monica. Dang. Okay, I've slid back to my spot. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh, okay.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Sylvie always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire. What's. Jeez.
Is that so?
You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Sylvie can become good friends too.
Uh, um. Sayori.
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori. Me? Or for you? I don't know. Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Mm, This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Is this how men think? Is this what it's like inside the mind of a guy? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roaming around the closet. Manga! Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Yuri's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Hmm. That doesn't sound. That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Eh? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What is this? Shiori's taking this really seriously. I told you, she's smart. She's smart. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes!
Good thinking.
Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That worked out perfectly.
That wasn't that wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyways, we still need to work out the details of I love she just brushed over it. Probably Sayori probably just muttered to herself. I love when Monica just like completely just brushed over the fact that hunger. I don't know, but anyways, we still need no, wrong voice. Anyways, we still need to work on the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admired her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ugh. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall off my chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that out so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Why are you so worried about Monica?
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Eh, not every day.
It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
That's. It's a secret.
Honestly, I understand that to an extent. Because my alarms are losing their effectiveness. I'm gonna set a new one tonight. Because I cannot just keep not getting up when my alarm goes off. I'm not even awake, man. It's 3 hours from after. It's like 3 hours from 12, and I'm just getting out of bed. I don't like it. I don't like it. uh, I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sari glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here.
Ah,
I run my fingertips down the side of Sari's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Okay, but I do have that problem too. Yep, these are these are definitely people written characters, alright? I don't know how to describe it. I was gonna say these are definitely girls, but also my hair is curly, so it's not like I have it's it varies. Hair is a difficult task. But they're like I love how already uh Dan Salvato has like established such like details about them already. It's so great. I love it. They actually feel like ever so slightly real, which is going to be a problem soon. I'm telling you now. Anyways, I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here.
but nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori.
No! No! Boyfriend! That's super mean. I agree wholeheartedly.
Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is an embarrassing angle.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does all the...
Eh, don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Stupid. Stupid. Be- oh no. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know this is why it says not this is why it says you have to be a teenager. Don't say that out loud exactly if you missed that. Don't worry, you can rewind. I'm not reading this just for the fact that I am embarrassed. I am embarrassed for MC and I'm embarrassed by this interaction. Anyways,
Phew, it's so much better.
oh, the thing was the blazer is unbuttoned again because she needs to breathe. Shari puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned,
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
because if I had a boyfriend, you would never let you do things like that. And if you take care of me better than anyone else would, and you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it abundant.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on getting in bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we, excuse me. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, sorry.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
It's like y'all are getting a little too frenzy. Cut that out.
Eh?
Wait, what? That is not my me voice. Oh, okay. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share our poems that we wrote now?"
Yay!
Sylvia, I can't wait to read yours. Man, I thought this was gonna be okay. Go in, poem time, chat. No, we're waiting so long. Ah, yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. Trots? Why are we describing it as trots? Anyways, by the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Where's she? Sayori! I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all.
Oh my goodness, this is so good, Sylvie.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer.
Sayori.
You must be serious.
You must be seriously overreacting. I cannot. I should have done a different name because I keep confusing the two because they both start with SL. Or no, they don't start with SL, but they both start with S, so I can't immediately figure out the two sometimes. I need like color coded boxes. I need color coded boxes. Anyways, I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Sylvie poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sorry, hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote this one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the clubroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Sylvie. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sorry sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Yeah, you can't. Like you said, she basically dragged you here. She's a large reason of why you joined. Like you literally wouldn't be here without her. But anyways, different topic for next stream because it's already been an hour. Anyways, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you have to read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Poem time! Dear Sunshine. Oh my gosh, it's the different themes. Yay. Okay, let's read this. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Well, I mean, if she technically, to get into technicalities, if she like wrote most of it and then finished it up, then yes, just a little bit would be a ever so slightly acceptable answer. I'm just saying.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it, like, say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sayori. It sounds just like you. Yes, it sounds Sayori.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you relate to school,
It's bad to skip breakfast.
I agree. I like breakfast. Though I did accidentally skip breakfast, so I don't know how much I can say that. But it happens when you sleep in.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Uh, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well,
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Mm, let's go. Talk to Yuri. Mm. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Um, oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Um, it's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Er, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and got, we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Oh, wait, my voice is caught in my throat. There we go. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that I think the most noticeable things I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes together with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Uh, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh, I like the handwriting on this. Let's see. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. No! I love your handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Uh, well, I don't read script very often. I also don't read script very often. I think your handwriting is pretty. I also think our handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write long poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sylvie. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their world. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Maybe like existing in the present, but mentally you're stuck in the past and like scared of the future. That could be an interpretation. Lingering in her lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Oh yay, I got it right. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, next I'll go to Natsuki. See her opinion. Mm,
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, this is not.
Oh, so basically it's not cute enough for your taste?
Do you. Jeez!
I'll pass. Yeah, I'll pass. I'd also packed on. I would also pass on an offer to be smacked. Goodness gracious, Natsuki. Anger issues. Please stop.
Well, anyways, I guess I should show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Let's see. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it.
That's. I don't know how to feel. Wait, was that fall here before? I think so.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the only nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme for the end, but but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Oh my god, my voices aren't working anymore. This is sad.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest in here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, well, that's up, Monica.
Hi, Sylvie. Having a good time so far?
Uh, yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or think we could do better, I'm always listening.
She's always listening.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Oh, what? My voice is fluttering because Monica has like an official voice, but I did, I'm fluctuating between trying to do it and trying to do what I think Monica sounds like. So it's E. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Relatable. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Sylvie. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all need to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mhm. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you two had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different.
Hmm. Well, that might be the case. But but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, so I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
Hmm. Are you sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But but in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy that sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Or I'm sure I'll just wait. Who said that? Go back. Go back. Is there? Oh, here's Reese. Yes. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Apologies. Outside interference.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. If you know, you know. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the see the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Oh, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Have I ever told you guys that this game is a little meta? I think that's the right word, meta. This game is aware, specifically Monica. Because, look, right here. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. And you know how devices have cameras? Or not cameras. No, not cameras. Well, yes, but it's supposed to be just like a I know you're outside of the game and you are like all observing, but I am also observing. I think. I don't know, but it's hinting. At least I believe so.
So, what do you think?
Hmm. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
An epiphany. Recently.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Dang. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they're reading in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Yuri dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Uh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you really have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Um, well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Sylvie did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
mm,
And Sophie liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Are they about to fist fight?
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? Oh gosh, the squabble. That's not how I. You're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous of Sylvie appreciating my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
I. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Uh, um, is everyone okay? Well, you know what?
Uh, Dang. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little.
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Sylvie! She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn how to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sylvie.
Wait, there's no reason we have so many deep and expressive words. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sylvie?
Uh, well,
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think me more highly than Sayori. Help! Not he. Uh, so it said I turned to Yuri, but Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Sylvie. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
Jeez. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell.
Jeez. Well,
You're kind of causing a scene.
Wait, what'd she say?
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why somebody annoyed like stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own way, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
Oh, would you now? That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. She's such a genuine person. Really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Actually, no. I'll just please tell me this will wrap up shortly.
Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Sylvie, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. Then in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Is that what? Did I skip something? Okay, no, I did not.
Sylvie, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sari beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sari and I spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay, Sayori, about jeez, this game keeps going on and on and on. It's really like a book. I can't put it down. I can't turn it off. This is I had this dilemma when I was reading last night. I stayed up to like 11 trying to read this book. It was too good. I'd do good in the literature club if I get like that with books. But anyways, about what happened earlier,
Eh? What do you mean?
between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't, you don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Sylvie, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but. MC! It's fine, this is a dang sim, I can't get too mad. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty! Save time! Alrighty, well, it's been an hour and a half. That's a lot longer than I had expected this to go on, but I think that will be good for now. So, with that being said, I will see you later, my dear Silver Stars, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Bye bye, everyone!